Farms are typically family and community.
A lot of farming is not sustainable for people, especially like people like us, because like you don't make a lot of money doing farming.
This is our world, and we have to do something to try to keep it beautiful and healthy and vibrant and productive.
Oh, look how pretty they are, Shanti. The black ones?
We're both co-owner operators, farm managers, livestock managers,
Educated.
vegetable farmers, flower growers. We do everything. We want to grow food for us, by us. Like, that's kind of it. We want to be part of the solution. The Black Yard Farm is a Black-led collective of farmers who want to create space where we can grow healthy food and help create the next generation of Black farmers.
Black farmers who are farming today include people who are growing their own food, who are getting the rights or the opportunity to grow food in the city, like clearing out lots and like growing food and being able to take care of themselves, as well as like people out here trying to figure out, or at least a lease opportunity, leasing land to grow food on, or working for other organizations just to get those skills so they can be able to take them back, or just even stay wherever they are. But that's what Black people stewarding land looks like for me today.
We are people of the land, like a lot of us, and we've been displaced and forced to leave the land through, overt racism and violence and systemic economic manipulations. And a lot of Black folks would still be on farms if this country hadn't tried so daggone hard to get us off of our farms.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look how pretty they are, Shanti. The black ones?
They came in. You know why I got that one? I'm the #1 pepper picker.
All right, so y'all like the peppers? No, Ginger, you missed out. You played yourself.
We both take the lead sometimes, but I think Shanti kind of is the mastermind behind our vegetable production, and then we collaborate a lot on the livestock. In the short time that I'm here on this earth, like, this work feels good, it feels valuable, and I feel like I'm taking care of like God's creation. Like, this is our world, and we have to do something to try to keep it beautiful and healthy and vibrant and productive, and I get to be a part of that, and it feels really good to be a part of it. But like, we're also doing that in the face of white supremacy in this country, and I think we need to just call it what it is. Like, Black people don't farm anymore because certain folks made it really hard for Black people to keep farming. And this might be an opportunity to kind of, I don't want to say push back, but change the narrative a little bit, or write the next chapter of the narrative that sees us finding our way back to the land.
And finding alternatives. Like, I know also, like you mentioned, a lot of farming is not sustainable for people, especially like people like us, because like you don't make a lot of money doing farming, and I want us to kind of move away from like capitalistic systems and try to like get back into like bartering and like working in community to be able to trade and do stuff like that. So the emphasis is not as much on being able to make a certain amount of money.
The Western colonial white supremacist farmer is like this lone person on a tractor carving out the wilderness, or like farming this huge piece of land, oftentimes by themselves. But like, farms are typically family and community, but there's always a village of other people that, if they're not farming, support the other enterprises around farming. And I wanted to be a part of something like that. But prior to this experience, I feel like I had farmed in isolation or in farms that were still not like really integrated into community, or that didn't center community. And I want to do that. I have no misconceptions that we're going to right all of those past wrongs, but I feel like in being here and like doing this work that feels good to me, maybe we can create pathways for other people to kind of rediscover it. And if it feels good to them, then maybe they'll end up farming too.